We will be live shortly, folks. Live shortly. Onward high, oh, but we may tame the sky, oh, but we shall rest and die on that far shore forlorn. Mouth to mouth and eye to eye, sleep where comets whisper by, sleep where constellations sigh of that far shore forlorn. Onward high, oh, but we may tame the sky, oh, but we shall rest and die on that far shore forlorn. Onward high, oh, but we may tame the sky, oh, but we shall rest and die on that far shore forlorn, on that far shore forlorn. Right, hello folks, welcome into the stream. Give me 1 second. So, hello and welcome to the stream. I also can't hear James. Hello and welcome into the stream, folks. It is time for us to go live one last time in aid of special effect for GAMEBLAST26. So, a little bit of housekeeping before we go into it, which is why I'm keeping the music running in the background, but you can see my face, not my gameplay, is simply because I probably should introduce what this stream is all about. So this stream, just like every stream that I have done for the past month, is in aid of the amazing UK-based charity Special Effect. Now this is for their special event, GAMEBLAST26, which, as of last night, has hit a whopping £180,000 raised. But it's not quite over yet. We had one last stream planned, and you guys may or may not have broken a stream goal, and so we get one extra bonus stream. So that stream is going to be tonight. We are going to see if we can hit the final stretch goal of £300 raised, which would mean that I'll be giving away a Warframe Prime accessories pack. But regardless of that, who actually are Special Effect and what do they do? What is this charity all about? So Special Effect are working to use technology and various adaptive techniques to improve the lives of disabled people. So this could be anything from a one-handed controller to a mouth controller to eye tracking technology that allows these paraplegics, for example, to be able to use technology in inventive ways, which honestly, their work is incredible. I strongly hope that people watching will either check out the charity or make themselves aware of the charity, or obviously, in the best case scenario, if you can, donate. Throughout the month we have so far raised £245. So the original goal was 100, you guys smashed that in the first stream. So here we are, one last stream for GAMEBLAST26. Can we get one last minute donation? Who knows? If we get someone like Wader joining in, God knows what will happen then. I'm actually mildly scared if Wader does jump in, considering Wader already did 58 quid and threatened more. But regardless, the whole aim is, can we get any more for this amazing cause? So, what are we going to be playing in today's stream? In case you couldn't tell from the music, thumbnail and title of the stream, we are going to be playing Warframe. In this, we are going to be completing the next planet on our Steel Path star chart, which is none other than Steel Path Uranus. This might not take the full stream, so we might have a few extra things queued up afterwards if we have spare time. But without further ado, we're going to jump in and we are going to play some Warframe. So, let's switch over the screens so that you guys can see the gameplay, and then we'll get straight into it. So obviously I should warn you without saying that realistically there is the chance of spoiler content throughout this stream, but realistically it shouldn't be too bad. But apparently we're going to sneeze. But in our previous Warframe stream, which was about a week and a half ago, we did complete Steel Path Saturn, so we are now all the way round to Steel Path Uranus, which honestly, mildly terrifying to think about that we're already at that point. So, if we look at Uranus, what do we have to complete on here? Well, there are two missions that we have already completed. That is the Steel Path Ascension mission and the Steel Path Submersible Capture mission. On top of that, there are still another 13 mission nodes that we need to do. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What on earth have I just seen? We've not even started the stream properly and we've already got a donation. Guys, are you not even gonna... Sam? Sam, really? Sam, I don't know what to say about this. This is what are you doing? How do I process that? I've now got to donate that myself, you awkward person. Oh god, what have you done? Sam, we're switching back to the face cam screen so that I can... What have you done? Well folks, that donation, so just to clarify for those watching, donations sent directly to me throughout this month, I'm also processing those to put them on the actual Tiltify on the donation page. We have just had an incredible $20 donation, which is insane to think about, but we're going to convert that to pounds, put it on the campaign now. I'm pretty sure that works out at, after YouTube fees, I'm pretty sure that works out to be $9.50 in GBP. So we'll just round it up. We'll stick 10 quid. Sam, why have you... I can't believe you've done this. I cannot believe you've done this again. What even is Sam's... How do I spell it? I can't even remember. Oh dear. I can't believe what is going on. Sam? What? He's done it again! He's done another. Why has he done another? Why is it... Sam, you've now done $76 US. This is not okay. You have to stop eventually. What has he done? What has Pro just done? That's 20... Oh my god. Sam, what have you done? That's a minute-and-a-half wall sit. Sam, this is mental. What is going on? I was about to start the stream and my guy's already out here funding God knows how much. What, Sam? Thank you? But this is crazy now. I've got to work out how to do this better, because this takes ages. Why have you done this? Like, this is so much. You've done so much, brother. There you go. Well, we've just had another £20 worth of donations, folks. So you know what that means. That is going to be a minute-and-a-half of wall sit. Well, technically it's a minute, but because it's the last stream, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give you guys extra time. So there it is, folks. 1 minute 30 on the clock. Oh, one last time. If anyone else donates this stream, I swear there's going to be too much wall sitting. Let's move my VR out of the way because we don't want to crush it if I fall. Really, Sam? This is what you've made me do already? Ow. This actually hurts a lot. Why are you taking screenshots of my ass? What? Bro, I've now got my chat taking screenshots of my ass. Seriously. This is what we've come to. In aid of charity, you're taking screenshots of my ass. My legs are about to go. But so's the timer. No, I would not start an OnlyFans for charity. I have just had the corner of a radiator burn my ass. Oh god, ow, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt. Oh, that hurt, that hurt. Really, Sam? Oh my god, Sam's taken 9 screenshots of me now. From his donations. Sam, you can't keep doing this to me. I'm out of breath because I'm sort of trying to regulate my temperature a little bit. I'm burning up now. Oh. Right. Well, folks, we've hit 265 raised. I'm getting scared because that £300 goal is getting really close. I'm scared. Anyway, if Wader joins, I'm actually done for. But anyway, let's try and finish the stream before Wader joins so that he doesn't donate the rest. And Sam, if you do any more, I'm actually gonna scream. Don't do any more. You've done $76. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. No. No. I don't know what's going on. This is why you guys shouldn't donate in the first 5 minutes of the stream, because you break me for the rest of the stream. I then don't know what's going on. I just... I really am confuzzled. But anyway, we have got gameplay to do. So, like I was saying before Sam came out of nowhere and did what he did, Sam, you're still actually out of your mind. So, £20 more donated, we're at 265, we've got a whole planet to complete. So, Steel Path Uranus. We're going to be starting off with some of the easier ones. Some of the more difficult missions I might leave towards the end, such as the mobile defense. I'm not looking forward to doing that particular mission. Luke, or anyone watching, or just anyone in general, you are welcome to join if you would like. But, for starters, we're going to begin with Sycorax, a submersible extermination mission, 124-126 Grenier. This is where it's starting to get mildly scary. But we managed Saturn. We should be able to manage this. If not, I've just had an email from Ubisoft saying that they've looked at the reports that I sent them. Have I gotten people banned from Rainbow Six Siege? If so, that's so funny. Oh dear. Well, I've actually just realised as well. Because of that being on the 5th, that'll get processed on the 6th. YouTube should pay me this month.
Honor them with quick deaths, and
because I should have hit the threshold. Alright.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Killing 120 enemies at this level is always going to be tricky. Also, getting messaged by people now as well. Oh dear. I'm really paranoid every time I look away from the screen. Just in case someone else does something and I miss it. Because that happened the other day. I completely missed someone did 58 quid, discovered it like 10 minutes later, and then sort of had a heart attack because I realised 58 quid was nearly 3 minutes worth of wall sit, and I was like, health and safety wise, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. What do you mean don't look at Halo's Discord? What have you made emojis out of my face? You better not have made emojis out of me. Oh my god, he's changed his profile picture to me. And changed his name to British TWAT. I'm not saying that word out loud on stream. Actually, no, that one's not too bad. My brother in Christ, what have you done? Why have you done this? I kid you not, he has genuinely just done this. I genuinely cannot believe you've done this. Sam, why have you done this? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? There's so much going on at once, my brain can't process all of this. What has he just messaged? I was bored. You were bored? You were bored, so you decided to donate $40, again, by the way, because you did 36 last stream. So you decided to do another $40 on top of that 36, just so that you could take more photos of me, including photos of my arse, and then turn a photo of me into your new Discord profile. That's what you do when you're bored. You just randomly turn a friend into your profile picture. That is a new level of boredom that I aspire to. I can't lie. Alright. Oh, we've got an acolyte already. I forgot that we're against the clock. I can't keep getting distracted by chat. I need to do missions quickly so we don't get acolyted. A level 126 violence. That sounds like fun. Nut. If we can kill violence quickly enough, then we have less of a problem. Luke? Are you going to want to join us all? That's valid. Oh wait, I've just realised, oh my god, I'm going to have to do Til Regor, aren't I? Steel Path Til Regor. Oh no. Oh, that's going to be horrible to do. I might need help for that one. I might need to call VK. I might need to just go to VK. VK! VK! You know how you love me? Yeah, birdie. Oh, dear God. Do you know what I'm starting to realise? I'm so glad that we always do this streaming in February. Because if they did this in the middle of summer, I actually don't think I'd be able to stream. It's so hot in this room. My heating's not even turned on. Gotta say, the only thing I'm really having a problem with in this mission is the excellence. They're the only thing that's actually causing me grief. Which is promising. But no, Sam, honestly, if you're still watching, which I assume you probably are, genuinely from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the charity, I do just want to thank you for the absolute amazingness of your donations. You have genuinely done so much that you really have just helped someone. I mean, the amount of money that you've donated over the course of just 2 streams is enough to help deliver someone a fully adapted setup, allowing them to use technology the way that we do, despite having things like birth defects or amputations. And that is, you have just helped change your life, Sam. So genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, and like I say, on behalf of the charity as well, huge, huge thank you. Right. I feel like melee is actually probably going to do me better in this mission. Melee seems to just deal enough damage to get it done quite quickly.
Get comfy, dreamers. One of our own believes they are the equal of our foe, and baby, they are acting like it.
Alright. So much is going on at once. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear. Not long before I started this stream, I was eating a curry. How my evening has gone so far. Get home, make a curry, eat a curry. What else am I meant to talk about? I'm currently just really slowly trying to kill enemies, and it's painful. Oh no, we've got another acolyte. We've got another acolyte. We've got another acolyte. There's an acolyte. Oh Jesus! Ah, it's misery. I'm not in the business of misery. Ah. Why is it level 130? Oh yeah, because they go up each time they spawn, don't they? Oh, I really need to end this mission before a third one spawns. Alright, let's finish off misery. Alright, there's misery gone. And then we've just got to focus and hope that we can end the mission sooner rather than later. Why did I just hear a sound effect of an incarnate weapon? I don't have an incarnate weapon on me. Game? Ah! I'm being abused. This game is abusive. Ow. We are actually nearly there though now, which is nice to see. 1 out of 13 missions completed, and this one should be an easier one. Oh no. I'm in danger. can't lie, I thought you said Phnom Penh, as in, like, Vietnam. I genuinely thought you were talking about Vietnam, James, for a moment there. Wait, how do I get out of this room? Where's the exit? I think the exit is through the top way, but I'm not entirely certain. Oh my god. Yeah. Right, we're nearly done. I just now need to
The
extract
enemy is
somehow.
broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oh, it's a submersible, isn't it? Well, it's official, I'm lost. I am lost. Where am I? How do I get out of here? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This isn't good. I don't think I was supposed to fall down that hole. But, like, there's got to be a way out of here, right? Oh god. I'm trapped. Ah. This is why we hate Uranus. This is a vast cavernous expanse that no one can ever escape from. Oh, keep hydrated.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Keep hydrated. I'll keep hydrated for you, BK. I'll drink. I don't want to drink. There you go. Right, that's one more mission. Okay. I guess the next one we'll do is Caliban, which is a rescue submersible. This is painful.
Worthy foes.
Rescue mission.
Underestimate them.
Realistically, I can just speed run it, not worry too much about the pressure of killing, Oh, yes, that's the point. Because we're on Uranus, there are the scout drones. Okay, that's not the problem though. They don't spawn anything on Uranus. It's lure that I'm going to need to be very careful of for that purpose. But anyway, for now, we speedrun to where the hostage is, and then I have to remember how to do the Uranus hostage mission, because this one has a special mechanism to it, which makes it 10 times more annoying. This is why I both love and hate Uranus, because like it is such a unique planet, but some of what makes it unique is what makes it annoying. So like,
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
alright, let's be careful of the wardens, because the last thing we need is the wardens to reveal we're here. They're going to do that anyway. I think I'm a bit late for that.
Hurry up. You are running out of time.
Alright, let's make our way to the holding cells. Drain the water away, and then we have to go and unlock
Captive will be in one of these
the actual cells to let the captive out. That was really not my smoothest hack work, but you know. Alright. Now, a lot of people worry about the prisoner dying. You don't need to, just speedrun to extraction. As long as you extract before they die, you'll be fine.
I'll take care of the rest.
We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this.
Stay focused.
See? I told you. As long as you're quick, you'll be fine.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You
Honestly,
strike
that
to
being
win.
said,
The lesson
I
is,
can't get away with that for most of these missions. Oh dear. Right. We are slowly but surely making progress. This is also looking nice for our mastery rank as well, because obviously you do get mastery points per Steel Path node that you complete. So it's looking quite nice. Right, I guess we'll go and do Puck next, which is the other submersible exterminate, just to get that one over and done with. And because it also frees up a few more missions. There are multiple missions on Uranus that I'm actually really scared about doing on Steel Path, I will admit, so...
each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
Right. So we have got some Oculus scout drones up ahead as well. We don't need to fret too much about those. Like I say, they will not spawn anything in Uranus. It is Lua where they might be a problem. Ah, we're on to the submersible part of the mission. Time to go below the water. I actually think the submersive parts of these missions should, in theory, be the easier parts of these missions. I do love the underwater content, I must admit. We can do this right, folks. To be honest, I think the ones that scare me the most for Steel Path Uranus is probably things like the defense and the mobile defense. Simply because you actually have something that you've got to protect then, and it's not like the rescue mission where you can just sort of speed run to extraction. You can't do that. You've actually got to kill everything, which I think that's probably harder. Some people think survival's quite annoying on Steel Path, or can be. It can be, don't get me wrong, but for 5 minutes it's not going to be that bad. Something like a sabotage should be easy enough. Something like an interception, that's going to be a problem. What else is there? I don't think there's a defection mission. I don't think there's conduits either. But if there is a conduit mission, that shouldn't be awful. It's just whether or not you can kill the demolished units. If not, then obviously you have a bit of a problem. But if you can, then all of a sudden... life's looking a little bit easier. Can you stop that? It's really annoying. Right. Uh-oh. This is a lot of enemies in one area. I guess if I use my dual coder Toxica, I can splash cold and fire onto enemies. So that stops them from killing me. I think we're doing much better with this extermination mission than we are with the than we did with the other one, because we've not even had an acolyte spawn yet, which is always really useful. And we are nearing the full kill count. Right.
Stay focused. There's a
I think I spoke a little soon, because I do think we are about to have an acolyte. Yeah, there you go, there's the flicker. Oh, and it's angst this time. Level 129.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
I think my goal for the remainder of this mission is just take out angst and then run away. If we can extract quick enough again, then life is simple. We don't have to kill all of the like 15 enemies that are hanging around extraction. Just get straight to extraction and leave.
It is done, Tenno.
Sorry about that, folks. Right, what else have we got to get done on here? Well, we've got 2 survivals that we've unlocked. We've unlocked the assassination, but I think next one that I actually am going to do is Desdemona the sabotage. Because I feel like sabotage shouldn't be too bad, right? So this is one that we can kind of speed run to the objective and do the objective.
Trust in your training.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Right, we're into the submersible section. Right. We've made our way to the pump station. So for those of you that haven't really done much work on Uranus yet, the way that the sabotage works in this one is slightly different. We have got to burst open some pipes, and then we're flooding the station. So this is again another example of how Uranus is really unique in its mission type.
Good. Now start the pump.
Because we now have a sabotage where we have got to do a little bit of a defense section. As we defend, the water is actually going to slowly flood this room. So my suggestion to you is always to stay up on the platform where the actual console is, or go up even higher. My suggestion, try not to go down too much if you can help it. But obviously you do need to still defend to the best of your capabilities. But once you've defended this console to 100%, the room will then be flooded, and then you have the next part of the sabotage mission. Because this is not just a simple one and done mission either.
Flooding complete. Proceed to the caves below.
So as Lotus has just quite correctly identified, we now have to proceed on to the caves that are below the lab, which is where Taregor is doing his lovely bit of research. He is pounding open our head fruit and finding out what colour juice spills out. No, unironically, he is doing a lot of experimentation with the Manics. Oh god, we're lost already. Right, coming down here. Ah, we're gonna go all the way down. All the way round.
Nearing one of Tilregor's newest creations. Make sure it never sees the surface.
So I've picked up the grenade toxin. I'm going to try and do it the proper way this time. Which is flooding that room with the toxin. Though that said, I can't remember where you do put the toxin. Well, I've just found where you put the toxin, but I think it's too late, and I'm pretty sure the Manic is now out and free, meaning I have to just kill it. Yay! I love messing up missions. And the problem is the Manic is actually kind of hard to kill in Steel Path. Right. God, that was surprisingly easier than expected, but also the whole mission itself was just more complicated than expected. But anyway, just like that, we can now extract.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Right. So that's another one done. We've still got 4, 5, 9 missions left. So we've done 4. We're getting there. We'll do Rosalind next, which is a submersible spy. So this should be easy enough to do. Spy missions are not that difficult, as we know. So this is why I quite like Spy Mission on Steel Path, is realistically I don't need to worry about any of the actual Steel Path aspects of this mission, because I can just run straight to the vault. And as long as I know how to do the vault, who cares if it's Steel Path? Although I have got to admit again, Uranus has unique vaults, which some of them are not that easy to do. So it's whether or not we can do them. Can we be stealthy?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
So to this day, still a lot of people don't actually know how you're meant to do this specific mission. Well, I'm going to show you how. You are supposed to do this mission, obviously quite stealthily. But you are supposed to be able to flood the vault, which is the true correct way that you are supposed to do this one. So as you saw, I came in, there were 2 pipes. I immediately destroyed the glass, which allowed the vault to flood. We destroy some more glass, and the vault floods another level. Once the vault has flooded another level, go up again and find the next pipes. The problem that you will obviously have with this is if a drone sees you, you have got to be careful. But obviously if we're flooding the vault with water, the water does consume the drones. Meaning that if you are careful enough, you can do this mission without a single drone actually surviving. You can see that I've now flooded the whole thing. There is no drone left. The protective electric barrier at the top of the force field has been disabled again because of the water. So all I now do is just swim up there, hack it, and that's that vault complete. So now obviously if we fail vaults B and C, we have already passed the mission. But anyway, we should now be able to speedrun to the next vault, which is we'll go and do B. We are going to try and see if we can do all 3 of them flawless, just because added challenge. But don't necessarily need to. We've already technically passed the mission. So anyway, let's go through to B. B's the one that always confuses me, the one with the fans.
You're nearing the console.
So again, submersible vault. You are going to want to use the submersive method. But the ways that you really want to do this one is be careful of the turbines pushing you. They might push you in a direction that you obviously do not wish to go. But you can disable these turbines. If you shoot out all the things around them. Right. Just take your time. We don't want to rush too much. We have got to be stealthy somewhat. I do believe I've successfully navigated the tunnels. We have, and that means that we can now successfully finish off Vault B. Flawless.
A clean extraction with no alarms.
And now I guess we can just go and see if we can complete Vault C.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Alright. Vault C.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Gotta be very, very careful because it seems like the Grineer are actually trying to break into the vault, which they might reveal me if I'm not careful. Oh right, yeah, it's this one. I don't think I've ever done this one flawlessly, and I still to this day don't really know how you're meant to.
Alarms.
But
Data
we're in the
destruction
vault.
is imminent. You need to hurry.
We should be able to hack it in time.
You got it. The data is still intact. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Stay
Right,
focused.
we're getting there.
Heavy unit approaching.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Alright, that's at least the middle branch now done. So, I guess, what do we do now? You know what, we'll do Ophelia. We're going to do Taylor Swift's favourite Warframe mission. Which is a 5-minute survival, but it looks like there's other people doing this mission, which is great, so that makes our life a little bit easier.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I did think there might be people playing the survival ones, but I had a feeling they'd be playing the other one, because this isn't the one that gives you the bonuses. So I'm mildly surprised, but it's a welcome surprise, because it does speed up at least this mission now, so then we can just go on straight to the next survival. Problem is I have a horrible feeling these guys are going to want to try and run this mission for like 20 minutes, which I guess in theory I could do, but would probably rather not.
Additional life support has arrived. Operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Oh. Yes, I did see that.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I think you can see it, James. Oh my God, James! I think you can see it. I don't know. I don't know what's giving me this feeling, but I think you can see it, James. Why is extraction not working properly? Right. We're finally being allowed to extract.
Your will was greater. This is good.
Alright, pushing on. We've got some hard missions left to do now. I think just to get the pain over and done with. I say we do Umbriel, which is the interception mission. I'm doing it on the Fisher just in the hopes that someone else joins.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open.
Oh, it's this layout. This might be a tricky mission to do, actually.
This tower is ours now.
Oh, for God's sake.
You have strayed.
We're being attacked by the Arbiters of Hexus as well, because that's just what we need
Correct you.
to make this mission more difficult.
The enemy have captured a tower. You have captured a radio tower. The enemies are dropping reactant.
Alright, anyway. We're gonna lose B. We're gonna lose B. I can't do this!
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. The enemy has all 4 towers. You must stop them.
Alright. We have had a random join now, but it might be too little too late already. But what we can try and do is, if I can lock down C and D and he can at least lock down one of A and B, that helps us close the gap.
Tower online. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. This tower is ours now.
Right, if I can help this guy take back
We have lost control of a
A
tower.
and B, then we go back over to our side to lock down C and D. Hopefully.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. Tower lost.
Problem is to be able to close the gap that we now have, we've got to at least have 3 towers at once. Which is proving to be near impossible.
You have collected enough reactant to open the relic. You have captured a radio tower.
This is a lot tougher than I wanted it to be. But we knew this would be one of the more difficult missions.
The enemy have captured a tower. Tower online.
Our teammate is really not doing very much to help.
The enemy has taken a tower. You must recapture it.
So So... I think... Yeah, what is this teammate doing? Oh.
The enemy is
God's sake.
dominating. You must capture a tower, and quickly.
Alright. This guy is
You have captured
really
the
not
radio tower.
doing much to help. But if we can at
You
least
have
take
lost
back A
control
and
of
B.
the tower.
But then again, I don't think this mission is salvageable at this point.
Tower is ours now.
We would need all 4 towers to be able to salvage this. Alright.
Tower lost.
We have lost this mission thanks to this guy.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
Yeah, that's going to be mission.
Tower
Don't know what this guy was doing, to be honest. Just stood there not taking the tower for a whole minute.
Of a tower. The enemy is dominating. You must capture a tower, and quickly. The enemy have captured the message. We have failed today.
Right, we'll try it on the relic again, just to see. Because in theory, if we can do it with other people that know what they're doing, it will make this mission slightly easier. Oh, that guy's rejoined us.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You're near a fissure.
Oh, we've got this map this time.
The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void wall. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. You have captured a radio tower. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
This one's going much better this time.
The enemy have captured a tower. We are in total control. Keep fighting. We have lost control of a tower. We have control of all 4 towers. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
This mission is definitely going to be a success this time. So that's good. Then we have a survival left, a defense left, mobile defense, the 2 that are at the top, which I don't quite know what they are. I'm scared to find out what they are. One of them's a Archwing mission, so that's going to be horrific. And then finally the assassination of Talaragor.
Tower lost. Tower lost. Tower captured. Beginning
You're right there,
screen
Brad.
decode now. We have lost control of a tower. Tower online. The enemy have taken a tower. You must be captured. This tower is ours now. The enemy have captured a tower. Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Okay. Let's get the rewards from Angst and then we can extract.
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Volt Prime Systems Blueprint. Interesting. I don't see much Volt Prime stuff.
They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it.
A valuable lesson.
Right. I guess next up we'll do the one that I'm really not looking forward to. Stefano, the defense. This isn't going to be easy.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Oh, is it this one? Oh, it's the defense mission where the defense target changes each round. Okay, this is going to be annoying. This is going to be really annoying. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. It's only 3 waves now. You don't have to do 5. One of the most useful changes they've ever given us. Alright, I've spawned my Kuva Lich as well, which that always helps.
Hey dreamers, we are up and ready to party. You want to hit those high notes? You gotta mean it.
Okay, this isn't going awful, but there are still a significant amount of enemies in this area, which is deeply concerning. How is there just so many enemies? Surely they've stopped spawning by now. God. This is only wave 1 of 3 as well, oh god. I wonder how bad this actually would have been at 5 waves. They're still spawning! How is there still more enemies to spawn? All I know is I need to get rid of that damned Jade Light Xmas. Once I get rid of that, this becomes a little bit easier. By that being said, there is still more Xmas, so if we can target the Xmas first, mercy kill them, and then it's just a case of killing whatever's remaining after that. Okay, we've nearly got it, nearly got it. Oh dear. The fact that this is only wave 1 as well. Wait, did my Lich die? Oh my god, my Lich died as well. So we don't even have anyone to help me defend wave 2 unless I spawn someone. Which I'm going to do. Y'all are mad if you think I'm trying to do this completely solo. If we spawn a Nidus Spectre, that can help heal me. Gives a little bit of area denial as well. Which in theory, for a defense mission, is kind of what you want to have. My problem is going to be if we get a load of Xmas again. Because they need to be prioritised quite rapidly. Okay, we're getting through them reasonably well, but we are starting to have the Eximus spawn now. Really got to thin the herd a little bit now before we take any significant damage. But that being said, this is looking relatively promising. We are going to be having an acolyte though any minute, I would assume, which that might not be the greatest thing to try and fight now. Depends on which acolyte it is to an extent as well. If it's one of the really bad acolytes, we might have a problem. Thankfully, it's Torment. And I'm pretty sure that once we take out this Arctic Eximus, that will be all of our Eximus done. Which naturally then means I can just focus on killing off those last few enemies, and obviously killing Torment, who I think probably should be my priority. Because if we kill the other enemies, obviously we are going to then have spawning enemies for the third wave, which I'm not quite ready for. Not while there's an acolyte running around harming us. It would help if Torment would stop teleporting though. I can't hit him when he constantly isn't there. But once we get rid of him, then we just got to take down the last couple of enemies, and then on to wave 3, which I think we should be fine with. Right, beautiful. We are now on to wave 3, which is obviously going to take us to a slightly different site. But because of the changes to defense missions in Warframe, thankfully, this will be our third and final wave. So, it's just a case of holding the fort, which, we can do, it's just quite difficult to do. But seeing as that cryopod hasn't taken damage for a little while, I feel rather comfortable in its health. But I don't want to get too confident, because as we've seen in previous Steel Path run videos and streams that I've done, realistically that can change in a heartbeat on a Steel Path mission. 180,000 health looks cool, but it's really not as strong as you might want it to be. We are slowly starting to get some Eximus spawning in. I think priority should be, if there's any Jade Light Eximus, take them down first. Biggest problem is this Jade Light Eximus here is a heavy gunner, meaning that it has quite a lot of health and armour to try and destroy. But if we can take down our Eximus so that the regular enemies aren't being boosted with things like health regen, then in theory we should be able to pull something off. I'm still looking at the minimap, looking at just how many enemies are showing up on there. It's quite horrid seeing just how many enemies there actually are in this area, but if I start using my dual coded Toxica as well, that can obviously splash effects, ritual, help cull the herd a lot quicker. Prioritise taking out a few Eximus that are still here and or spawning. I would have thought that all enemies would have spawned by now, but I swear a few more Eximus have just spawned. So if we go and take those down, Nidus can work on the main core of enemies. We've still got more enemies spawning. What the hell? This just doesn't seem fair. Right, I think that is the vast majority of enemies dealt with now. But that was just another Acolyte flicker. No way is it taking us that long to do wave 3. Surely not. I mean, apparently it has, but yeah. Alright, our next Acolyte is Violence, 139. Right, if we take down Violence, pick up the rewards, and then we just have a couple of enemies left to get rid of. We are basically done. You know what, that was a far less problematic defense than it could have been. All in all, that genuinely could have been a lot worse than it was.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or
Your
continue
will
fighting?
was greater. This is good.
Alright. We've actually made so much more progress than I thought we would, without issue. Like, I genuinely was expecting to have a lot of problems with all of this, but we're not. We've got, what, 5 missions left?
This is Nora Knight, letting you know she's hanging with you now that you're
Right.
over the hump and on the home stretch.
Next up
Let's
is Cressida,
get back to it.
which is something, again, I'm not looking forward to doing. Steel Path Submersible Mobile Defense. Yay!
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Alright.
Here is a terminal. Get me in.
We should be able to do mobile defense, actually.
I'm in.
I don't see any reason why it should be too difficult to achieve. That being said, we're already being swarmed by masses of enemies. This doesn't seem very fair. How do I just have no energy? Because my thermal sunder would be really helpful here, because I can obviously just use it to slow them all down. But that being said, we're not actually taking too much damage. Not that you guys can see it that clearly, because it's gone slightly grainy. Why has it done that? Sorry folks, I'll just restart the gameplay footage for you.
Keep moving. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in.
There we go. That should be a little bit better.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Right, this is slowly getting there.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Hello, Brad. I know, I've tried saying hello to you like 3 times. Yep. I am. Try saying hello to you and you ignored me. No, that's fine. Freedom from this pain.
Area completed. Move on.
Steel Path Uranus. I mean, in good news, I'm now doing the mobile defense and it's actually going really easier than I expected. And we just did the defense, and the defense was easier than expected.
Prepare to defend.
The interception was horrible.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I started about 8:45. Oh. I'd done 2, but that was literally just the, you know, the Jade Shadows Ascension. I'd done that one, and I'd done the capture mission because I've done, you know the what's it called, incursions. I've done incursions before, and so.
Still working on it.
But yeah, other than those 2, I haven't really done anything. Which. So there was 15 in total. I believe this one now is my 11th.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
No, this will be my 12th. This will be my 12th, actually, tell a lie. Because after this I've got... yes, yeah. Yeah, no matter how long it takes, but realistically, I can't see it taking much more than another 30 minutes. Because one of them's a 5-minute... There are 4 missions after this, actually, yeah, so this is the 11th.
Mission complete.
Realistically, I've got 5 minutes survival left. That's easy enough.
On the way.
I've got the Tarragel boss fight. That's not going to be fun, is it? Then I've got whatever the Arcwing mission is, and whatever the other one is at the top. I think it's Arcwing Interception on Uranus, isn't it? Which, that's going to be so fun! To be fair, Arcwing Interception doesn't sound too bad. Oh, and Brad, have you seen all the announcements to do Marvel Rivals? Throughout 2026, they're doing each of the MCU Avengers films. They've also announced a teaser towards season 7. On season 7, it sounds like we might be getting Black Cat, which would be quite cool. Yeah. Right. Oh, I've just remembered what the other mission is at the top of Uranus. Brad, I've just remembered what the other mission is at the top of Uranus. Disruption. Oh no. Right, we'll start off with Kalos, which is the exactly what I said it was. It's an Arcwing interception. Oh god. These are some diabolical missions to end on, you know. To be fair, Arcwing interception I don't think should be too bad.
Each enemy is more powerful.
Well, Arcwing it can only boost by 75, so the mission level is actually only 75 to 79. But not only that, I just don't think the Arcwing interception is that difficult. Not to mention, I've got my Kuva Grappler for it. Oh, I meant to form on my Kuva Grappler. We had $40 US at the start. Like literally before I even started playing. Well, because they've donated to the YouTube, not directly to the donation thing. After YouTube takes a cut, it works out to be roughly £19. So I've just rounded it up to 20. I've just donated 20. So yeah, we're up to 265 raised, which is genuinely insane. 45, no 45. Yeah, I know. I've literally said this to him because I'm like, bro, you and your girlfriend put 50 quid on mine. I wish I could do the same for you, but I just can't. Brad, you were possibly correct. This is pain. I can't lock down the sights. Go away! Let me capture! Where? Go away! It's supposed to be, yes. Whether or not it... you never know. I might decide to do another one on Sunday. This is me we're talking about. I just make things up as I go along. Leave me alone, you stupid Grenier. That would be nice. Good pie, Brad. Yeah, hopefully you do. Good pie. Right. That's promising. We've managed to temporarily take all 4 towers, which obviously gives us the lead. I feel like we've sort of held them off long enough, so now we just sort of keep buzzing around trying to get at least 2 towers. If not, of course, 3. 3 would be ideal, because 3 ensures that we keep the lead. But if I can at least hold 2 towers at once, they can't catch up. Three just enables me to get it done quicker, if anything. Right, we're nearly there, nearly there. There's definitely no way we're losing this mission now. Yeah. God, it's taken ages to clear out these last few enemies. I think we've finally done it.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Right. do that. That just ups the damage ever so slightly on it. Time for the disruption mission on Steel Path. This is not going to be an easy one to do.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
Well, looks like the infested snagged this one. I haven't seen this many zits since puberty. Fortunately for us, the conduits are still operational. Unfortunately for us, so are the security mechanisms. Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started. This isn't your regular bolt job. Alad V sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the tenor. Might get a little weird. Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety mucks.
Alright.
Lock them down. See what they've got.
I'm not going to sit here and confidently say that this is going to go well, but as long as we can at least get a conduit done, I'd feel happy.
First key. Right. Find a matching conduit. Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
Uh-oh. That's gonna be a loss already. Oh dear.
Conduit destroyed. You won't be seeing those goods again.
Alright, let's try this one. Oh god. Enemy damage boost sounds great fun.
Demo unit's on its way.
And it is a juggernaut, so gonna be quite tanky to try and kill this guy. That is unfortunately yet another fail. Can we at least succeed in one?
Killed the conduit.
Please. The fact is, we were really close on that one in the end. Ah, this one is a boiler. The boiler should be easier to destroy. Right. Just got one more conduit left, and shouldn't really matter if we fail it, but I do think we're probably going to. We then also have an acolyte spawning as well, which just does not make life even easier. Let's take down Misery, get ourselves this white key, get this conduit done, shall we? That being said, Misery's being a coward and keeps running away from me. Nothing wants to spawn the white key. Like, I would willingly lose this conduit. We've done one. We can win this. It's just we need to do the final conduit. But we're not getting the key to do the final conduit. God.
Demo units looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
Alright, this one's the Demolisher Thrasher. This guy shouldn't be too difficult. He's definitely an achievable kill. God, he is so close to dying. We did only manage to succeed in 2 conduits, so obviously we're not going to get the most... We're not going to get a C rotation reward, but honestly, I would say doing 2 conduits is not bad work. But there... We are going to extract.
No returns. Dig in. Shiny secured and we're in the wind. I'll send your cut via the usual. Have a good one.
Right. It is time, I think, to go and do Acer, which is the infested survival here on Uranus. And then finally we will have Titania, which is our Tilregor assassination or Tilregor boss fight, which we will be doing soon enough, but we will probably have to take a short break before we do that.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start. A steady stream.
A nice and simple 5-minute survival, but because it's infested it does make our life a little bit easier. That being said though, it's actually mildly easy to get overwhelmed. Just by how much they actually spawn in.
Get ready for a capsule.
It's interesting because it seems like none of the enemies are actually dropping life support in this. Which that obviously is not going to help the situation at all. But there should be enough towers to keep our life support high enough. We're 2 minutes in, we've got 3 minutes left, so that's roughly 120% life support needed. We have 40% right now. 2 more towers is 60%, so other than
Life support has been replenished.
like 10%, we should be about what we need.
Life support activated.
We've just got to hope and pray that some more enemies can drop extra little bits of life support, just to fill that little gap that we have
Life support
and how much
on
we
the way.
need. Or another tower if oh wait, yeah, Lotus has spawned another tower for us, so yeah, we're at a point where we shouldn't fail this one.
Another life support capsule is now available. Tenno, prepare for life support.
We are almost there. Finally.
Life support has been replenished.
I kind of want to see if I can find extraction now.
Additional life support has arrived. Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause.
I wouldn't even say I need it,
Extraction
Lotus,
is
but
available if you need it.
seeing as we're nearly done, we are going to extract.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Life support incoming. Spores.
Right, folks. We are just going to switch to a Be Right Back screen. We'll be back momentarily to finish off Uranus with the final mission, which is the Tile Ragor boss fight, but hold fire for now. Alright folks, hello, sorry, we are back. It is time for us to finish this once and for all. So, we've got one last mission to do, Uranus boss fight. So this is Titania, the assassination of Tilregor, level 127129. This is not going to be easy. At all. But we've got this far with very little issue. So, you know, we can hope.
Researcher Tilregor has made alarming strides in the field of gene repair. His work would not only reverse centuries of deterioration due to excessive cloning, but also allow for stronger and deadlier genetic molds. Eliminate Regor and put a stop to his work.
Tell me. Oh, no. Let me see. When I crack open...
This is why I love Tilregor. He has such great quotes.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I'm very excited now. The anticipation. Ooh.
Wait.
I always learn so much.
A random has joined?
Section. Dissection? No. That sounds too humane. Your death will be painful. Come near me, and I'll pound you into a tiny cube. Gonna pull this ocean down on us if I have to.
This should actually not be too hard. Now I think about it. But we do have a couple of manics we've got to kill. The thing with Tilregor is he's one of those bosses that if you can melee him, he's really easy to kill. The problem is, he's not easy to melee.
This is for the tube men. Nowhere left to hide. Nowhere left to run.
Alright. That's gonna pretty much be it. I can't lie. Honestly, this is just why I love the Tilregor boss fight, because his lines are so good.
Excavation contract complete.
And just like that, we've completed Tilregor
Stay focused. There's a
on Steel Path.
You exist to strike.
Marines
You
inbound.
strike to win. The lesson ends.
So, just like that, we have completed the Steel Path Uranus, which is very nice to see. Obviously, before we can move on next time, we have got to do the Neptune Junction, so we'll do that now. The Neptune Junction is fighting none other than the Frost Spectre. Now obviously do keep in mind, because it is Steel Path, plus 100 to the level, this is probably going to be like a level 130 Frost Spectre. So this is going to be one hell of a boss fight. But if we can melee him, he should be squishy enough. There we go, we basically 3-shot him once we actually meleeed him. But just like that, folks, the Uranus junction to Neptune has been activated, meaning that next time we stream Steel Path, we will be continuing on Neptune. We are almost through the whole solar system, which is really cool to see. So, I did say we weren't quite going to end the stream with just the planets. We were going to do some other bits and pieces as well. We've got a little bit extra to do. Next time when we do Neptune, by the looks of it, there's only 11 missions we've got to do, so Neptune should be a little bit quicker than Uranus was, and then obviously we've got Pluto after that, which is going to be quite annoying, but we have actually already done a fair bit of Plutos. So when we come to Pluto, there'll only be 9 that we have to do. So our next few Steel Path streams should be a little bit shorter. So, what else is there to do on the stream? That's simple, really. We're going to go to the Dark Refectory. We are going to complete this week's Descendia on Steel Path. So this should take roughly half an hour. So this will take us up till about midnight, where we will then end the stream and consequently end GameBlast26 run. But until that point, let's get it done.
The Dark Refectory, a wondrous Orokin invention, turning memories and visions into lucid waking nightmares. Shall we begin our descent?
So, Infernum 1 is a targeted elimination, so we have got the 6 specific enemies that we have to kill. But we do also have a penance of fireball rollers, so there is going to be a lot of rollers going around that are going to deal fire damage to us and leave fire lying around on the floor. So in other words, everything's burning, which, to be honest, in a tower modelled off of hell, makes an awful lot of sense. And of course, no Descendia run would be quite complete without the awesome soundtrack of the old piece. Oh, we do have another person joining, that's always helpful. But anyway, it is time to progress onwards. Time for Infernum 2.
Ah, yes. I remember training for live combat. I do not miss it.
So, time trial for the Infernum 2, which is nice and simple mission to complete, and then we can progress onwards further and deeper into the mind of Grand Carnus Rinth. So, what horrors does Infernum 3 have for us? Oh, this is going to actually be quite annoying. It is a 73 enemy in extermination. However, it has the penance that enemies are vulnerable to amphors, meaning that they will take far less damage from regular attacks, but are pretty much one-shot if we hit them with an amphor. So, in other words, we've got to hope that we can continue a cycle where each kill with an amphor drops a new amphor. To be honest, I don't think this one's quite as bad as it could have been, but it is still a slightly nasty combination always, having the combination of extermination with amphors, simply because it just means that you gotta play it a slightly different way to how you might normally. But that being said, with 3 enemies here and most of the enemies on this round being tech rot, honestly, it could have been worse. They could have given us like Grenier or Corpus, but tech rot, we'll take it. And we will very swiftly have conquered Infernum 3. Onwards, upwards, or should I say, downwards, as we go even deeper into the Descendia. It's time to progress onwards to Infernum 4. What will Infernum 4 bring us? Oh, this is not the nicest one. It is the defense, which thankfully is only 1 wave, so do keep that in mind. However, it is a 1 wave defense with laser limbo penance. So you have the laser walls that the Jackal boss fight normally spawns, and not only that, if there's too many enemies nearby, they will start being connected by lasers as well, which naturally will cause you some difficulties if you are not careful. Did one of the Greniers just call me a vampire? I swear it sounded like he said vampire. Just realised that this round's mostly the Anarch Grenier as well. So it's more specifically the ones from Burrito Rebellion and from Tau. We are nearly done with this wave. Just a bunch of Eximus left to kill. That being said, it does seem to just constantly be spawning more Eximus. Right, onwards to Infernum 5.
I am accustomed to not trusting that which I see. I may be to blame for this one.
So in Infernum 5 we just have a plunder roulette, which means that you can risk going around opening the different things if you want some loot. But naturally, doing so, you run the risk of being attacked by mimics. But that's one of those flaws that's basically a freebie. So time to progress onwards to Infernum 6.
Destruction. Perhaps this is a memory of the devils from when he was a little boy smashing his toys.
So we have got to just destroy the 45 hologlobes, but we do have the Penance of Vampiric Liminus, which is obviously a mildly annoying one to have, because that does mean you are being chased by these creatures that are immortal and will deal great amounts of damage to you if you're near them. But all in all, destroying 45 hologlobes should be nice and easy one to do. So onwards and downwards to Infernum 7, which is where we get to speak to our first bit of assistance. If the game didn't freeze, that would be helpful. So down on floor 7 we can go and speak to Marie Leroux, and Marie can give us a blessing to help us with the rest of the tower.
A moment to breathe before we move on, n'est-ce pas?
And then once we collect our blessing, it is time to get back into the fight as we descend further onwards to Infernum 8. So Infernum 8 is a nice and simple one. It is the pressure cooker. So this is just the actual conversion part of a volatile mission or an alchemy mission. You don't actually have to do the amphors part. You just got to keep the pressure in the right range. But we do have a penance of some arbitration shield drones, which obviously will make life a little bit more difficult to fight back against enemies. But who said we need to fight back? As long as we can just go round and round and keep the pressure at the optimal range, all you gotta do is really survive this mission, which I'm sure we can achieve that. That one was nice and simple. And hopefully we continue getting bits that are that nice and simple, but something tells me we're not going to be that lucky. Oh! Wait, I did not know you could have that.
Well, these wretched creatures sentenced to this purgatory because of their music.
I did not know we could get this in the Descendia. But this is a Technocyte Coda duet boss fight, which is insane. But okay. I've just realised these are Night Watch enemies. That means there's a new place that you can get Night Watch enemies to spawn. That's interesting. We're so nearly done with this one. And then it's onwards to Infernum 10. We are about halfway through the tower already, which is nice. We've taken, what, 16 minutes to get here, so maybe another 15 minutes to get this done.
Society was rotten through with ritual. I dimly recall some
shrine defense.
Offerings.
Okay. Shrine defense shouldn't be too bad. Penance is hidden threats. So I have no idea actually what they mean by hidden threats. But as long as we can keep enemies out of the circle so that we can get the offering. And now that we've got the offering, we must take down the infested Oni. Well, just like that, that is Infernum 10 complete. Time to continue onwards even further, even deeper into the mind of Grand Carnus Rift. Infernum 11 is quite a nice and simple one. That is the mobile interception, so that is going around following the astrolabes to decode them. I do think this one's relatively simple of a mission type to do. You shouldn't really have too many difficulties with the mobile interceptions. Just got to follow it round, keep on following until you've done it. Then we've got a third and final astrolabe to go and capture. At least this week's is actually possible to complete, because obviously last week had the really bad bug with the what was it called? Not the Technocyte, Hemocyte.
Holding the spoils of war? And what is that odor? Ruth, is this your true form?
Right. Number 12 is Gruslings.
Drifter, if you feel this is too much, we can turn back. Do not put yourself at risk for his sake.
I do not hold the Drifter's leash. If they wish to end this, they are quite free to do so.
So stayed around up there just to grab those Ignia that the Gruslings were holding, but anyway. Infernum 13 is again a targeted elimination, but the penance this time is Bubble Blasters.
If I may.
So the enemy get to shoot bubbles at us. Yippee.
So, get out there and
But we have got to go and kill some Necromites, 3 waves of Necromites, which is not too difficult to do, but obviously Necromites can be quite tough and tanky, which is why I suggest, if you can melee them, do so. Right, time for wave 2, Necromites 4 to 6. Right, wave 3, Necromites 7 to 9. Just like that, we can move on to our next checkpoint, Infernum 14, where we get to speak to Father Leon and get another blessing. But his blessing is more of a double-edged sword, because you will get a negative to it as well, so make of that what you will.
Ah, there you are. Here you are safe.
Both of those are horrible, but there we are. I think we'll take the one on the right simply because I have been using my
If we must.
amp. So, anyway, onwards, Infernum 15.
Bless your path.
So Infernum 15 is Battle Caves, which is where you get to ride around on your case and destroy loads and loads of targets.
Mindless destruction. Perhaps this is a memory of the devils from when he was a little boy smashing his toys.
And then just like that, once we've destroyed those targets, we can continue onwards. So onwards further with our defense. Infernum 16, we must defend Father Leon, so it's another defense, but this time the defense is moving. But this time chains of fire, so all of the enemies are linked together with very painful damage dealing chains that are not going to make your life that easy. It would be quite useful if my team would revive me, but I don't think they're going to. Oh wait, no, they did. I did get revived. I just was in operator form. Idiot. Basically done with this one now. Anyway, onwards and down again to Infernum 17.
We went to Tau to make a new and glorious
So,
home for ourselves.
Infernum 17 is an extraction mission with fire trials and fire trails penance. Oh, so enemies leave behind fire as they walk. That's annoying. Oh yeah, the excavation just gives you Ignia, doesn't it? So that's going to be an extra 50 Ignia, which is really helpful. Anyway, onwards and downwards again for Infernum 18. Another defense? This is ridiculous now. Infernum 18 defense. I don't understand how many defenses they want to give us. But, oh well. We're getting it done, folks, we're getting it done. If anything, this might, even though this one's got the, like, leech eximuses, this might be the easiest one we've had so far. Alright, 19 is the Vitaplast one, but with a minefield, which is always annoying. All you got to do is collect 50 Vitaplast, which should be easy enough to do. Just a case of shoot out any mines that might become slightly annoying. So that being said, it does also help if we could actually find the Vitaplast that we need. Ah, there we go. There it is. And now onwards to the penultimate floor, Infernum 20. Which is another extermination, but this time Frozen Light Eximus Cabal. So that might be slightly annoying actually. are basically there now, which is then going to obviously take us on to the final floor, Infernum 21, which we don't need to go down there to see what that one is going to be. We already know what the 21st and final Infernum is. It is the boss fight against Roth, or should I say Uriel, whichever way you want to see it. But either way, we've got to fight him in his mind. And so, it is almost time.
I think that is what makes me so intensely furious at Albrecht. This level of corruption. What he took from me. We, Orokin, played games. But memories? Memories to us were sacred.
Wait, is he going to say how many times we've done it? 11? We've fought him 11 times now. Hello, Roth. This is the 11th time I'm going to kill you. What's the matter, devil?
Enough of this! There is no concept you could embody that is grander than me!
Alright, Marie is here to help, and we are on to the final stage of the Roth's boss fight.
Breathe in the smoke!
And then it is time to destroy his throne, ending the fight once and for all. Just like that, we have completed our lovely Descendia run. We got 25 Steel Essence, 14 Riven Slivers, 71 Mafika, 151 Ignia, a Kit Gun Riven. Like, we got some good rewards, and that's just it. You can do that every week, and it's, as I've just proven there, about half an hour run. But that is not quite where we're going to end the stream. First, I want to go and check out things with Roth, see if we have actually got anything that we can go and buy from him now.
Oh, I win! I am having so much fun with you, little meat. Ooh, what shall we play next?
A well-oiled machine is truly a thing of beauty.
Alright, let's head to La Catedral in XX99 and speak to Roth.
Albrecht, what have you been doing down here?
I think we almost have enough to build everything. Yeah, we've got all the blueprints, it's just now a case of making them all, including Uriel. Then I've got to get some more just to keep getting my Ensign bundles and the Captura scenes, which I definitely want from Roth. But
Disappointing.
let's head back to our back room. Because it is time for me to wrap up Game Blast. So folks, let's cut to just me and the camera. So, In today's stream we completed Steel Path Uranus. We have also just done a Descendia run. We received 2 extra donations from Wookie Boy or from Sam, worth £20 total. So that brings the total raised to £265, which is incredible. When you consider that my original goal for this entire system, for this entire month, was £100, the fact that we've nearly tripled that is brilliant. So honestly, pat yourselves on the back, guys. You have all been absolutely amazing. We will be back with some streams soon that won't be for charity. We'll just be doing some occasional streams here and there throughout 2026, because I do want to do a bit more streaming, because streaming, it's fun to do. But with all that in mind, guys, that is it for now from me here on Warframe, from me here in GameBlast, from Special Effects. Everyone, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To end the stream out, we are going to have a little bit of music. We're going to have a sing-song, and then we're going to have one last song to play the stream out. But for now, I hope you'll join me as we sing together the lullaby of the Manifold. So, it is time. Join me, folks, join me. Cast and cry, raise the million pylons high. All our kin were bound to fly, for their far shore forlorn. Onward high, who but we maintain the sky? Who but we shall kiss and die on their far shore forlorn? Velvet blue the meadows lie, though the hardy ones did fly. Gold shall never break our tie to that far shore forlorn. Onward high, who but we maintain the sky? Who but we shall taste and die on that far shore forlorn? Prepare yourselves, folks, it is time to say goodbye for another year to Special Effects Game Blast. We will be back next year to raise more funds. You never know, there may even be more donation things throughout the year. But this is it for Game Blast 2026. We'll be back obviously again in February 2027 for Game Blast 27. But who knows, this summer there may be the return of 10k your way, and there may even be an October Scream team. But for now, mouth to mouth and eye to eye, sleep where comets whisper by, sleep where constellations sigh of that far shore forlorn. Join me, folks, one last time. Onward high, who but we maintain the sky? Who but we shall distant die on that far shore forlorn? Oh, onward high, who but we maintain the sky? Who but we shall distant die on that far shore forlorn? On that far shore forlorn. Thank you and good night.
So it's into the void, now me girls and me boys, from mother's hands we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Our sailing ships for the hard and the quick, we roll our load and go. There's a living to be made, or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with the devil in his eye and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, he can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Sisters, you so wise and true, when it's my time to go, won't you lay me down under granum crowns, and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Today we sail on the solar rail, for there's much we just don't know. So farewell with a kiss, then it's fast for the mist, till we're all sleeping in